Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into something that affects us all but often goes unnoticed: mental illness caused by false beliefs. Holding false beliefs, as we will show later in this video, leads to a debilitating psychological condition responsible for many mental health issues prevalent in our society today. People who suffer from these mental health issues often feel as if there is no way out, but this is not true. Christianity, as a spiritual practice, offers a concrete solution to the mental instability resulting from holding false beliefs. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to transform your brain from foggy confusion to complete mental clarity. Mental illness is on the rise. As you can see from the charts presented, young women are twice as likely to be diagnosed with mental illness as compared to the rest of the population. Let's take a closer look. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the human brain and ego. Let's start by examining how a normal brain functions in relation to the human ego, and then we'll explore how it can become abnormal. Our brain is a powerful computer, and like all the other computers in the world, it is unconscious and runs on program code. The master program code that runs in our brain also runs many smaller programs dedicated to individual processes. These small programs run at the discretion of our brain's master program and are called subroutines. One of the subroutines of program code the brain's master code runs for us is the subroutine for our human self-awareness. When this program code runs, we become our human self-awareness. This is what we call the ego. The name for this program code that runs us when we become our ego is the human belief system. This constantly updating code that we develop throughout our lives shapes our beliefs about ourselves and the world and influences our behavior in the world as our ego. The belief system encompasses all our beliefs about almost everything. A stable belief system has a solid understanding of itself and the world with few, if any, false beliefs. False beliefs are beliefs we think are true, but later realize are not. We all have some false beliefs ranging from trivial to serious, with serious false beliefs capable of leading to severe mental illness. Most false beliefs are trivial, like thinking that our hometown is the best place to live, or that our baseball team is the best in the world. These inconsequential beliefs don't affect our understanding of the world if proven false. However, adopting consequential false beliefs about the world can lead to cognitive dissonance, a dangerous and debilitating psychological condition. Our brain experiences cognitive dissonance when it holds beliefs that contradict external events or reality. When this happens, our old, reliable belief becomes a false belief and immediately begins creating cognitive dissonance. The more false beliefs we hold, the more psychological stress and discomfort we experience. This conflict between reality and our beliefs can lead to mood regulation disorders like depression and anxiety if not addressed. Cognitive dissonance is meant to be uncomfortable so that it can guide us in removing false beliefs. If our belief system is like a map and compass we use to navigate the world, introducing false beliefs is like drawing roads that don't exist on the map or covering up the compass markings so we don't know where we are going. When we base our beliefs on facts and logic, our brain responds by judging the world with mental clarity and peace. However, if we choose to believe anything without verifying its truth, the brain will set up a state of cognitive dissonance if it deems our new belief to be false. Every day our lives change, and as a result, our belief system must also adapt to meet these changes. The person we were yesterday represents our old belief, while the person we are today embodies the new belief that we must update our belief system to. Since we are always evolving and updating our belief system as we journey through life, we are constantly experiencing the effects of cognitive dissonance. Additionally, major life changes, such as moving to a new hometown or getting a new job, can lead to significant shifts in our belief system. These major updates can only be resolved through the process of reprogramming, which always requires a significant amount of cognitive dissonance. In summary, there are 3 types of false beliefs. 1. False beliefs that develop due to the ever-changing nature of daily life, creating a persistent low level of cognitive dissonance. 2. False beliefs stemming from significant life events, initially causing high levels of cognitive dissonance, but gradually dissipating as the belief system adapts to align more closely with reality. 3. The most troubling false belief is when we form a belief about ourselves and become emotionally attached to it. When we realize the belief is false, the fear of losing a significant part of our identity causes more distress than the cognitive dissonance we experience from holding on to the false belief. As long as we cling to these false beliefs, the resulting cognitive dissonance will persist and accumulate over time. There are 2 ways to remove cognitive dissonance. Drop false beliefs and believe what is true, leading to mental stability, or alter how the brain perceives reality to accept false beliefs, which only normalizes the discomfort. The issue with false beliefs is that the brain must disassociate itself from reality in order to accept them into our belief system. Once the brain has knowingly accepted false beliefs and normalized the resulting cognitive dissonance, it becomes difficult to pull it back to reality. This mental illness, caused by erroneous beliefs, will continue to worsen until something external can realign the brain's programming back to normalcy. Can you relate? Let us know in the comments below how cognitive dissonance from false beliefs have affected you. The pressure to conform to societal ideals affects all of us. For young women, this pressure is especially intense when it comes to meeting current beauty standards, adding to the normal cognitive dissonance that everyone experiences. Cognitive dissonance represents conflicting beliefs, and prolonged exposure to it can lead to mood disorders, stress, and reduced self-esteem. To address cognitive dissonance properly, it's important to understand and tackle its root causes. Cognitive dissonance is caused by holding false beliefs. Cognitive dissonance causes discomfort when conflicting beliefs or behaviors arise, activating brain regions responsible for detecting conflicts and regulating discomfort, significantly impacting emotional well-being. The original authors of the Bible did not have knowledge of the anterior insula, nor did they use the term cognitive dissonance to describe the emotional pain that all of us endure in life. Instead, they referred to it as fire, or spiritual fire. Peter tells us that we will all be salted with fire. But don't worry, there's hope. The New Testament teaches that through prayer and believing, we can correct our flawed program code. However, this requires a passionate commitment. Before discussing the benefits of prayer and believing working together, let's first explore the individual benefits of daily prayer by itself. Research shows that prayer can influence various physiological processes, especially our nervous system. Consistent prayer significantly reduces fight or flight responses, lowering heart rate, muscle tension, and breathing. It also enhances rest and digest activity, reducing stress and promoting relaxation. This is why we are encouraged to pray before meals. Regular prayer is linked to decreased blood pressure and improved heart rate variability, indicating better cardiovascular health. Brain imaging studies have shown increased activity in the frontal lobe during prayer. This area of the brain is crucial for attention, focus, and emotional regulation, activating during prayer. The parietal lobe, associated with altered perceptions of space and time, may contribute to transcendent experiences during prayer. Regular prayer improves neural connectivity by strengthening the pathways involved in prayer, Essentially, the more you pray, the better you become at it. If we are to pray without ceasing, as the Apostle Paul advises, this is where it begins. Prayer also elevates resting levels of serotonin and dopamine, neurotransmitters that regulate mood and the reward system. It decreases the stress hormone cortisol and increases melatonin levels, promoting restful sleep. Some studies suggest that prayer can boost the immune system, reduce inflammation, and enhance pain tolerance. So regular daily prayer can produce a plethora of health benefits. This is good, but did you notice anything interesting in the benefits provided through prayer that was just explained? Prayer alone can only remove the stress-inducing effects of cognitive dissonance. The only way prayer can remove the cognitive dissonance itself is to pray how Jesus taught us to. And that is to pray and believe at the same time. Think of prayer as putting us in the driver's seat and believing as the proper manipulation of the controls that move this vehicle forward. First, we enter a state of prayer by becoming still and alert. No thinking, no daydreaming, no mind wandering, no future, no past, just now. Now, in the eternal moment of God. Then, using our believing mind, we imagine the reality we choose to experience. Initially, that will be a reality without false beliefs. As we lose our false beliefs, our mind naturally begins to clear. We become a different person. So the person who chooses what reality to believe in beyond the man of false beliefs will be different from the one who first chose to believe in the beginning. The rest is up to you. Don't expect a lot of success in the beginning. It takes time to get good, just like any other endeavor. Practice makes perfect, and prayer is a worthy practice to become good at. So, can prayer cure mental illness? The answer is yes. Whatever mental illness is attributed to faulty program code running in the head can be rewritten through prayer. In fact, our mind controls all the code. When we learn to control our mind, we will also learn to control the code, all of it. If you think this solution to mental illness is too simple, ask yourself this: what is more likely to be true? A simple solution given in love to all that has withstood the test of time, or a new secret complicated solution known only to a special few? Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with someone who might find it helpful.